have no reason to be purchasing a book. I'm such a mood reader that it's not even funny. Like, we're gonna have a good time over here. I have a huge book haul. Wow, that sounds good. You ever just like a book so much that you just don't want to? Good morning, chapter bestie. Well, it's actually good afternoon. It's 12:14 and we're starting this vlog very late, but that's okay. This is a realistic reading day in my life, okay? And realistically, I went to sleep late last night and I didn't wake up or get out of the bed till 11 a.m. this morning. That's what really happened. And we're going with the whole realistic flow. And yeah, this reading vlog, I am currently in the process of reading One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins-Reid. And oh my goodness, we're gonna finish this book today because I've been on it way too long. It's one of those books that I have actually, first of all, let me introduce myself. That's rude. My name is Angie. For those who don't know, I am primarily a romance and suspense mystery reader. So welcome to the channel, Chapter Bestie. I hope you stick around, join the fam, join the conversation and all the things. But what's going on? So I am currently in the process of reading this, and I've been reading this so slow because you ever just like a book so much that you just don't want it to end, so you start slowing it down. But then there's other books that you really like, and it's like, I don't know, I've been reading this book for almost a week now, so I want to finish it today. That's what this reading vlog is going to be about, finishing One True Loves. If you don't know what it's about a woman. This is on the back of the book too. It's about a woman. It follows Emma Blair, and she is married to her high school sweetheart, Jesse Lerner. He ends up, let me just read this real quick to make sure I don't say anything that Jesse's playing, you know, they're like travelers, like they like to travel the world, see things. So Jesse's plane ends up going missing, and she thinks he's dead. So now, you know, I am somebody that has been with my husband for a very long time, since we were kids. Like, everybody's known we were gonna get together. Like, it is what it is. So I can only imagine, like, following Emma. I can relate to her, like her trying to put her life back together from her high school sweetheart, somebody she's loved her entire life pretty much. He's missing now, he's presumed dead, and now she's trying to just get her life together. So she ends up moving back from California, where they were living, to Massachusetts. She's doing all the things that she said she would never do. So she meets another person. She picks back up with another person from her high school that liked her. His name is Sam. She falls for him. He's already fallen for her, and they end up getting engaged. Well, come to find out, Jesse has been trying to fight his way back. He survived the crash, and he has been fighting to get back to her. And I just like finished up the portion where he comes back home, they have a conversation, he understands her situation, and he's like, listen, I don't give a dang on, you're not married to him, like, I don't care what's happening right now. So I'm at the part where Emma's gonna try to start deciphering, you know, who she's gonna choose and, you know, all the things. But I really love this book so far. This is my first Taylor Jenkins-Reid book, and I know she's the author of The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I'm definitely going to be picking up more of her books because I really enjoy, like, the writing. Like, it's really good. So yeah, I'm excited to finish it today. I'm on page 174, so we're going to see how much we can get done. And yeah, because tomorrow I want to film another video. But hold on, I know this is a really chatty intro, but I have some exciting news. I have a book haul that's coming in this video as well, so we're gonna get that. I'm gonna eat my ice cream, brush my teeth, put my teeth back in, and we're gonna do a little book haul. So excited. to because I tried to start this video yesterday. Today we're gonna be doing how much I realistically read in a day. It is 8:10. I'm back from my MRI. The MRI was only 12 minutes. They said they have like a new procedure or process to make the MRIs quicker, so thank God. But I'm on a Valium. I don't know if I'm gonna fall asleep, but it's legit 4 or 5 hours later. The Valium kicked in and oh my gosh. But I had my MRI and I got my results back from my MRI. It was not the best news. In previous videos I told you guys about sciatica, but it's a whole lot of issues happening in my back right now, from bone spurs to like mild bulging discs to the biggest thing, which is like a sequestered disc fragment, which basically means like a portion, like a, well, for me it was a large portion per the results has it kind of like ruptures or detaches from the parent disc, and it's pressing on my S1 nerve root, which is why I started having numbness and tingling in my left leg. So health wise, I am, like I said, the results just came yesterday, so I'm most likely going to be referred to an ortho. So there's that. It's not the best news, but it could be worse, so I'm trying to be optimistic and focus on the positive. Like, I can still walk. I'm walking with a limp, but I can still walk. Like, there's some people who have their disc rupture so bad, so like, you know, it's just positivity, right? I'm hoping to, praying to God, because at 36 years old, I have never been put under. I've never had surgery or nothing like that. When I was 11, I was diagnosed with scoliosis, and because it was like one of them things where surgery is not mandatory, but they had informed me that when I got into adult years that I would have back issues. So none of this, and I've dealt with chronic pain from spinal stenosis up here and from scoliosis and all that. There's nothing like lower back pain. Like nothing like it. When you start messing with people's nerves, figuratively and literally, like it's like, oh my gosh, it's the worst experience ever. But God is still good. I'm still happy. I'm still gonna be doing what I'm doing. Just gonna be resting a whole lot more than what, you know, I was. And yeah, I'm just excited to be like, I don't know, like I'm just happy to be alive, and that I'm just happy to be alive, and that the situation is not, like I said, it's not worse. A lot of people with this condition, they have like bowel issues where like you may like pee or poop on yourself, or like you can't feel yourself and you wait. So like I haven't gotten, it's a serious condition. I'm not in the best shape, but I could be in worse shape, and that's the most important thing. Just like remaining optimistic through your trials and through your tribulations.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Okay, so we have, before we finish this reading vlog, I have a huge book haul that I want to do with you guys. It is a lot. So this year I read my first Colleen Hoover book. Don't judge me, don't judge me. And I really enjoyed it. It was reminders of him. So good. Kept my attention. I read it within 24 hours. I decided to get Verity because I heard Verity was unhinged. But now I'm starting to see mixed reviews, but I'm one of those people where like, if it's a negative review, I'm probably most likely going to like it. Like if it's like on Goodreads, if it has a rating of 3, most likely your girl is going to like the book. So I got that. And then the other Colleen Hoover book I got was Too Late. My husband actually picked this out for me, said it sounded good. So it's a suspense, psychological suspense. I think it's like domestic too, like, well, romance too. So I'm excited to read that. So those are the 2 new Colleen Hoover books that I got. I hope she does not disappoint me. So then in my other video, I told you guys that I read Mia Sheridan's Most of All You, which was the 2nd book in this series. Archer's Voice, I heard, has really good reviews. So I'm excited to pick this up too. Yeah, I'm really excited. I love Mia Sheridan's writing, so I'm really excited about that. Can we just give a round of applause for me, first of all, For the simple fact that I am getting into hard copy books. Like, I never thought that they would come. Like, I'm Kindle all the way. So what I decided to do was I'm going to switch back and forth in between Kindle and paperback. So that's what I'm going to do. I got Sherry Lapina's Everyone Here Is Lying. This, I think, is Suspense as well. It says, welcome to Stanhope, a safe neighborhood, a place for families. On the surface, William Wooler is a family man, but he's been having an affair, that ended horribly this afternoon at a motel up the road. When he returns to his house, devastated and angry to find his difficult 9-year-old daughter, Avery, unexpectedly home from school, William loses his temper. Hours later, Avery's family declares her missing. Anybody read this before? Because that sounds really, really good. Then this comes other very, very highly recommended, Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren. I think I read from this author before. Oh, I like the way the pages feel in this. I read Christina Lauren's The Unhoneymooners. I think she was the one that wrote that. So I'm excited to get into her as well. Another new author for me, Stacey Willingham, A Flicker in the Dark, which obviously sounds like suspense. I'm really, really excited. I love suspense and mystery, thriller, psychological thriller. I love books like that. So yeah. Another book that is highly anticipated for me is The Neighbor Favor. The Partner Plot, which is the second in this, is out now. So I'm really, really excited to read this. I might read them back to back because if it's really, really good enough for me, I love doing that. But this is a romance book. How many books is that so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books so far. This is literary fiction, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It's called The Paper Palace, a novel by, it's Reese's Book Club, right? It is a perfect August morning when Elle Bishop awakens in the backwoods Cape Cod cabin where her family has spent every summer for generations. But this morning is different. Last night, Elle and her oldest friend had a secret, passionate encounter outside in the darkness while their spouses chatted away inside. Now Elle will have to decide between the world she has made with her much-loved husband Peter and the life she'd always imagined would be hers with her childhood love Jonas, if a tragic event had not forever changed the course of their life. Spellbinding and surprising, The Paper Palace unfolds over 24 hours and across 50 years. As decades of family legacies, love, lies, secrets, and one unspeakable childhood incident lead Elle to the precipice of a life-changing decision. Wow, that sounds good. And you know what? I love books that change time periods, like go back, even if it's like 5 years earlier. Like, I love books that switch like that for some reason. I get like great joy out of it. So this is actually a HBO Max limited series, Big Little Lies. I hate when Amazon sends books like this and then they crisp the edges like this. I think this is, oh, Stephen King wrote a hell of a good book, funny and scary. So I don't know if this is suspense, but if you read it, let me know in the comments what you think of this. Love it. So I am going to be doing a week reading historical fiction. One of my reading goals for this year was to step outside of my genre of romance and mystery and just start exploring some good books. So I got The Four Winds. I got this from Target. And then to go along with that, the week doing historical fiction, I went to Barnes & Noble and picked up Before We Were Yours, which is historical fiction. It goes in between present day and then Memphis 1939. So I can't wait to do this reading vlog with you guys. I'm so excited. I'm not going to read the back of it because I don't want to get redundant with, you know, when I actually film these videos. And then The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett. This was a Good Morning America pick. It's by a Black author. So I'm really excited. Twins inseparable as children ultimately choose to live in two different worlds, one black and one white. That sounds so good. I can't wait for that. So these are all going to be part of a video for historical fiction week. I'm excited about that. So then when I was in Barnes and Noble, a lady came up to me, thank God for her, and she suggested this book. She said she read it in one sitting. It's called My Sister the Serial Killer. She said this book was crazy. So it's quick read. It's like 224 pages. So it's a very, very quick read. So I'm really, really excited to dabble into this mystery. Honestly, it's not a book that I would have just picked out on my own, but she recommended it, so that's what we're gonna go with. So then I have some packages. So these books, funny story, my grandma, me and my husband went to my grandparents' house and she ordered some Chinese food for us, but she had a senior moment, and she ended up eating my Chinese food that she ordered for me as her own because she thought it was her own. So she bought me some books. And this is part of a week I'm going to be doing where it's page to screen. So in these are The Other Black Girl and obviously another Colleen Hoover book, It Ends With Us. So that's going to be part of a book page to screen series, and these were from Target. And then we have this as well. I don't even know how to open this. Oh yeah, so this is still page to screen. Ellen Hildebrand's The Perfect Couple. I love when the book looks so pretty and so nice, like, oh my gosh. Yeah, this is Ellen Hildebrand's The Perfect Couple. This is out on, oh, it's Netflix. I thought it was Prime, but it's Netflix. So this is part of, and then obviously we all know Beartown by Frederick Bachman, which is an HBO original series. So I'm excited. We have a lot of fun weeks coming up, from, like I said, from page to screen to historical fiction to mystery week. Like, it's gonna be, we're gonna have a good time over here. So press that button, please. But yeah, so that's that. I'm excited to read all of these things. How many books was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 books. Wow, I did not know it was that many. I honestly did not know that was that many books that I had for this haul. Obviously I probably would have made a whole separate video of it so I could talk longer, but this video is a reading vlog for Taylor Jenkins-Reid. So we're gonna put these books up. Y'all will see them again, trust. And we're gonna get back into this video. Got my toes done, which was so refreshing. The lady was so sweet. Like, she was so careful with my left leg, and I really liked that. So I left her like a little extra something than I normally do. But yeah, she was really, really gentle. Like, now that right leg, she was getting it, but that left leg, she was like very firm but gentle at the same time, because she knew from overhearing my conversation with my stepmom that, you know, something was going on with it. But I'm at the part in the book where Sam, he pretty much has an epiphany, and it's really, really heartbreaking hearing the conversation between Sam and Emma about what to do next with their relationship now that Jesse is back. Like, it was so heartfelt. Like, I loved it. Sad too, but I loved it. So I'm excited to finish the rest of this book and see what happens. I want to know who she chooses. I think after I read the book, I'm definitely going to watch the movie, because, you know, the books are 10 times better than the movie. Always 10 times better. But I wonder if in the movie they choose the same person that they do in the book. So I'm curious to see how that goes. But I think I'm going to go to Starbucks, get me a pumpkin spice latte. My husband got me a pumpkin spice latte the other day, but when he got it, he got a venti, and that joint went right threw me, didn't it, babe?
Yes.
What was you thinking?
I don't know. Venti was the only name I could think of. So.
He talking about Venti was the only name he could think of. So I'm sitting in the back seat of the car because the back seat is more comfortable than the front. We don't have a weird relationship. It's just more comfortable. Something so cute just happened in the book. She says, she says, why does it feel better when your parents hold you? I'm 31 years old. And that's so true. Like sometimes like just talking to your parents or your guardians or whoever could just be like such a comfort. But I think that was so like, so true. Like you're never too old to like need a hug. You're never too old to need to talk to somebody, like talk to a guardian or your parents or whatever the case may be. I don't know, I just had to get that off my chest. Hello Fresh to Home Chef, and the one difference that I noticed in Home Chef is that the garlic with Hello Fresh, I have to peel the garlic. This already came peeled, so I didn't have to do none of that. But it was really good. The two meals we've only had, this is our second meal from them. Both meals were pretty good, pretty decent. Yesterday we had, I like, you know when you're a cook or you know how to cook, like you spice it up a little bit, like you don't make it, it's not just salt and pepper. So yesterday I made the potatoes with it, but I sprinkled like ranch seasoning on it, so it was really good. But I also decided what the end of my September is gonna look like as far as books. So the book that the lady, the nice lady in Barnes & Noble requested, I'm gonna read that next. And then I'm gonna read some Octavia Grant books next, because her books are like 50 something pages, like very short. So I think I'll close September out with that. Normally I do not do a TBR because I'm such a mood reader that it's not even funny. Like I don't have, that's why you never see any TBR videos from me, because I'm just not going to, I don't know, I just like mood read. So but yeah, I think we're gonna do this next, and then some Octavia Grant to close out September on a good note. Sam, like so bad for him. Like imagine falling in love with somebody who lost their spouse, and their spouse comes back, and you like, you have to let this person go to figure it out, and they just like, I feel so bad for Sam. But this book shows how Emma is fighting like two worlds. Like she's fighting her past and she's fighting her present, like who she is now. And I think like all of us can relate to that. Like a lot of us are fighting like our past selves versus like who we are now. Like, things that you used to do that you don't do anymore. Like if you see old friends and you try to hang out with them, but you're not really like meshing well with them because you're this new person. Like it's not a lot of people that you can go through life with and you can embrace the changes as you grow. Like that's the hard part about getting married young. Me and my husband got married very, very young, and it's difficult to navigate. I was 18. I was just a baby. I was a child, like a teenager from young adult to like a fully grown adult. Like the changes you go through, like you have to really love somebody and love yourself to stand up for yourself and say, no, this is who I am now, accept me for who I am, or don't. Like, I'm not going to conform and go back to this person that you once knew. And so this is not going to be my last Taylor Jenkins-Reid book at all. Like, I'm going for another one very, very soon. Okay, so I stopped reading for a little bit because I have to edit my husband's YouTube video. He does Bible study, so I am going to edit his video real quick. I got my book over here, so while it's exporting and uploading to YouTube, I could just bust it out and read. But yeah, I edit his videos, I edit my videos, so like at this point I'm just like a YouTube connoisseur or something, because I just be out here getting it. No, I did not buy a book. I did good. I did look, but I did not buy a book. Aren't you proud of me?
Yeah.
Especially after the 17 book haul I gave you guys today. I have no reason to be purchasing a book. I don't think I've got very far today, but it's only 9:09 p.m. I'm gonna read some more. I'm gonna finish my, oh my gosh, first of all, time out. Skirt, let me back up. The chicken tacos at Zaxby's is bussin'. 10 out of 10. The pico tastes like real pico. It's really, really good. But I'm gonna read a whole lot longer because it's like only 9:09 p.m. and I didn't get anywhere in this book that I was supposed to today. I don't know what happened. Okay guys, it is nighttime. It is 11:21 p.m. I am not going to be reading anymore, but we read 114 pages of this book today. We did not get finished, as you can see, but I'm definitely going to finish this tomorrow because yeah, I'm just going to finish it tomorrow because I don't have that much to go. But this was a realistic reading day in my This was a realistic reading day in my life. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I have not finished this book yet, but I highly, highly recommend One True Love by Taylor Jenkins-Reid. Like, this is so, so good. It really just makes you think, like, can you really love two people? Like, I'm at a part now where Emma pretty much comes to a realization. I'm not going to tell you who she chooses because technically I don't really know who she chooses because I'm not at the end of the book, but I have an idea. But she's starting to realize and like accept the person that she is, that she was, and that she is now. And so yeah, I love this book. I love Taylor Jenkins-Reid's writing, and I'm definitely going to go pick up another one of her books. But yeah, this video is finito. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Have a blessed day.